Maybe something a little scarier than a lion.
Like what? A bull? south. Whoops, what am I hitting? Oh, hi, Ghost. So I'm looking at the map here because apparently none of you can read my fucking map. I
actually don't have her map.
The place you are thinking of, I sent it to fucking World Lore, so don't even with me.
Oh, it's in World Lore? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't write any notes on it though. Like I don't have any town names. Whoops.
Okay.
Anyway, the place you are thinking of is south of Blackmoor and would be on the way.
Wonderful. It's on the way.
It'd be a slight detour, but it's on the way.
Okay, so instead of heading straight to Blackmoor, I'm going to go ahead and say, take my word on this. I'm in this area. We're probably going to want to stop by parts unknown.
And Yilris looks at him and says, I know the area too, and I am a bit nervous to be returning.
You're not the only one, but trust me, whenever I say, let's gather some
so I'm just going to let you know right now.
First. I love this name.
So, like,
if we happen to run into any wood elves, hide me. Just hide me, please hide me.
Yeah, it won't be too.
Why hide him?
So,
or why hide you?
Don't worry about it.
Deal.
So, hey, Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Just an FYI. I had planned on you all to go to fucking Blackmoor, and if you derail this, I have nothing fucking planned.
Well, no,
so,
we're gonna go to Blackmoor.
Just an FYI.
But we're gonna make a detour.
No.
I mean, we're probably not gonna do fucking anything in Blackmoor.
We're not gonna make it to Blackmoor. We're gonna bicker and joke for half an hour.
No, fucking. Okay, Leo, let me fucking draw you a map, and by that I mean where's that fucking?
Well, you said it was
map?
on the way.
No,
Or
it's fucking no.
Light detour.
Parts unknown
detour.
is south of Blackmoor.
Okay.
Parts unknown is farther into the forest than Blackmoor. You have to
What
go to
she's trying
Blackmoor
to say
Parts
is the
Unknown.
DM will smite you if you don't go with her plans.
Fine,
No,
we'll go to
you can
Blackmoor
do whatever
first.
the fuck you want. I'm just gonna let you know. Hang on, can I fucking download this? I'm gonna make some marks here. I'm gonna fucking download that, and I'm gonna fucking draw on it, and I'm gonna show you where shit is.
Anyway. Fine, since the god above is saying stop by Blackmoor first, we'll stop by Blackmoor. But we're going to be heading south after that, if we don't find what we need.
Son of a bitch.
What?
So I was looking for backgrounds for Mingle, because none of the ones in the player's handbook worked. And I found one called Far Traveler, which is so much better for Lucian. Well, no, not really. I mean, it kind of is.
Can
we get back to present and not future sessions?
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, DM, Lord above all, that is this bullshit world. Am I at the Coliseum now?
Is that what you're doing with this last day to prepare?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my beast. Which apparently a swarm of poisonous snakes is one entity.
Alright. Fucking...
Not what I'm going for, but I was looking in the monster manual.
We've been bickering
Okay.
for over an hour. Yeah. To be fair, a lot of this has been technical difficulties and Sid tripping over stuff.
Yeah.
No, I restarted the stream a couple of times. This is like right when we started actually trying to move on.
Okay.
I apologize for whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Anyway.
It's fine. Things are
Okay,
disorganized. It happens. Normally things are actually better than this, so
It's the cursed night.
yeah.
Okay.
Cursed week.
I think today in particular, for me at least, has been cursed. My parents almost crashed their trailer trying to take it down the driveway, and then we spent like an hour trying to fix it because the truck was like completely off the driveway. And yeah, that was a very interesting.
Where the fuck do I add custom items?
Okay, can I save this please? Okay. Alright, well that didn't work. I'll just come back to that later. Okay, where were we?
And other possessions, okay.
Anyway, Ketzer, you head to the Colosseum. And was not planning on this. But there's someone, you walk up to like there's a desk at the Coliseum just marked info desk, and sitting behind the desk is a very bored looking freckled teenager.
Fuck yes.
And they look very bored.
That sounds exciting.
Very exciting.
They look
Bored teenager.
extremely bored.
Well, it's finally someone that like Rio can play off of. I don't know.
Well, you're not there.
Oh shit.
He can be there if he wants to.
Anyway,
that's cool.
my story now. Alright, I go up to this front desk angsty teenager, and I tell him I'm looking to make another fine addition to my collection as I hand him the prescription.
He looks at it and he's like, what do you want?
What's the scariest thing you have?
Like, define scary, because like I'm personally scared of snakes, so like the
Oh,
giant
man.
snake scares
What
me.
is
or even,
alright?
like,
What is the highest challenging beast that one can fight in this Colosseum?
I've got okay.
I mean, he kind of looks like stumped.
I want to speak to your manager.
Sir, I that's not how. I don't have a manager. This is a Coliseum, not a fucking
Not the
McDonald's.
point. Not
Wait,
the
what's
point.
the McDonald's?
Do McDonald's existence already?
Fantasy McDonald's does. There's a fantasy McDonald's down the
Wait,
street. I
no,
don't
Sid!
know.
Sid! You have to call it something else! Copyright! Call it McDonald's.
Fantasy,
Perfect.
fantasy Dick Monald's.
Dick Monald.
Dick Monald's.
Look,
okay.
alright. Alright, back to topic.
Sounds like
Alright,
really bad
look.
STD.
Highest challenge rating someone can fight in this Colosseum.
He's like, what's a challenge rating?
What has killed the most people in this Colosseum?
And he's like,
Bacteria from their wounds.
Oh my god.
amputees.
Oh my!
amputation.
You know what? Just take me to see your beast. I'll decide myself.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Cass. This like nervous freckled teenager who I'm deciding also has like these thick Coke bottle glasses, gets up from where he's sitting and leads Ketzer and whoever the fuck else is with Ketzer back in further into the Coliseum and down kind of like some halls and shit. And he leads you further into this Coliseum, and you the smell of animals becomes very strong. It's kind of gross.
It's a good
but you're
thing
a
I can't
skeleton.
smell.
Yeah, but you're a skeleton. You have no fucking olfactory whatever.
Glands.
Yeah, you can't fucking smell, so it doesn't bother you. Whatever. Can you feel the heat? Can you feel heat?
No, I have no nerves
Alright,
or
you
sweat
feel
glands.
He has nerves of steel.
you feel fucking nothing. But if you could feel and smell stuff, you would notice that it smells like animals, and it's kind of like getting hotter as you're walking. But you don't notice that, do you?
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
I can't paint word pictures for you.
Look, I get
pictures.
it. Animals, alright? And the place is probably burning to the ground. I mean, things are heated.
No, it's like humid, like steamy.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
petting
humid from
zoo.
animals. Like, that's just how things work.
Are they in heat?
No, it's just it's.
I was
humid.
making a joke with the steamy
There's no
thing. Whatever.
ventilation.
Let's keep
Anyway,
going.
you enter this sort of like stables-looking area. And you can see fucking stables. You can hear animals making noises. You can hear something growling. You can hear some hissing. As this kid walks past, I can smell something burning. As this kid walks past, and there's like cages and shit too. It's not just stables. As this kid walks past one crate in particular, it kind of jerks towards him and makes a loud hissing noise, and he like leaps about half a foot away. He's like, "Oh, snake! Ugh, fucking hate snakes." He clears his throat, pretending he just didn't get the shit scared out of him by a large snake, and he says, "Well, here we are. The beast, cat, the beast area,
beast
whatever
area.
the fuck."
The bistro.
Oh,
Yeah, the
Don't
yeah,
call
the
it
beast
that.
section.
they're all in a row. They're all in a row. It's a bistro. Thank you, Kaya.
Alright. Alright,
He's
what's...
like, I guess look around.
Alright, what do I see in here?
What's up?
What creatures do I see locked away in this area?
Bullshit,
You see the large snake, and you see
Snack.
you see like some bulls, like you see a fucking
The lion or two.
yeah, you see some big lions. You see one lion that appears to have two heads, and it's kind of scary looking. But you're not sure which is more frightening: the fact it has two giant like mouths that hunger for flesh, or the fact that, or like the volume of the hair on this beast. Like, there's a lot of fucking hair on this animal.
You're looking at a chimera right now, aren't you?
I'm like mentally, Leo, I hate you. I'm like mentaling, just picturing, like, if you took Leo when his hair is at its worst, and you like doubled that.
He doesn't know what I look like. He doesn't know what I look like. So
Leo has too much hair, and I wish he would get a haircut. Anyway.
Some
This
voluminous
is-
hair
fucking-
model looking hair
It's-
times 10.
It's like fucking, yeah, it's like the fucking 80s, like the height of 80s hair times 2. And it's a little terrifying,
it's a little much.
but like strangely arousing.
Oh,
Oh my!
Look, do you know how many people have told me that like big hair is an aphrodisiac?
Is it? I don't
Um,
know. Can you tell me if it is?
aphrodisiac usually applies to substances, not styles.
Isn't hair a
I would
substance?
just
I think
sorry to
it could
interrupt,
still
but we
count.
are on a tight schedule.
I know. Fuck. Anyway, there's some things that look a little bit like the raptor that hatched from Valafar's egg, but they are less colorful.
And bigger.
And, yeah, they are a bit bigger because Valafar's creature is a baby. I'm trying to fucking figure out how to do something.
Do you have like a list of creatures that we can just read off to make this easier?
No, I don't, because I wasn't planning on you going to a fucking coliseum.
Here. I'll just roll up, or I'll just see if there's a random monster generator.
Yeah.
And that sounds lame. Can we settle on a...
Get a fucking basilisk.
I don't know. There's some big ass lizards. There's something that looks like a Komodo dragon.
Do they have any
Um,
giant gorillas?
No, they do not. The biggest thing here is this very big, angry-looking bull.
Like a minotaur, or is it just a bull?
It's not a minotaur. It's fully a bull, but it's the biggest fucking bull you have ever seen before. It's like the size of a rhinoceros. Like, it's a
Pretty,
big fucking animal.
pretty bullshit.
That's the biggest thing they have?
It's a It's a big animal.
I like how
Yes.
nobody said
Did
anything.
Mom make it?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Yes. Mom's.
Did you guys
Tell
not
her
hear
that
me?
she's the best in
No, I didn't.
answer.
I wasn't paying attention.
Hey Sid, do they have a bone naga?
I quietly said that's pretty bullshit.
Oh god.
Oh,
And,
God.
Oh man, that's good.
Lissai.
You won't have to worry about hiding
Oh my
when you
God.
get to those words,
No,
because
no,
I'm
no.
gonna burn it
No,
down.
no, who just said Lasai? I need to crucify you. I need to crucify you.
That was Jason.
Hey Sid, do they have a lamia?
Lamia.
Actually, in fact, Kepzer, as you're kind of walking down this row, you notice something very
But
odd.
Lamias are intelligent.
You notice, here we go. Fucking finally found the one thing I need. You notice sitting in one of these pins, looking very, very downtrodden, is a girl.
Hey,
you
bitch
notice
boy,
the girl,
what is she?
The boy kind of stammers. He's like, "What? Huh?" It's like, that's very rude, mister. I have a name.
I'm working for the king and I don't give a shit. What is she?
Well, she has feelings and a name.
I'm here looking for something that I can bring with me to attack my enemies. What is she? And she's in a cage.
She's a, he kind of stammers and he pushes up his glasses and he's
You're
like,
useless. I look back at her. What are you?
this girl looks up at you and you notice she has kind of like these very eerie, they're like kind of a sickly yellow color with slitted pupils, almost like cat's eyes. And she's kind of huddled into herself with her knees tucked up to her chest. But she sort of like unfolds slightly, and you catch. Actually, roll a perception check real quick.
Perception. Hang on, let me pull back on my character list because I do also have a list of beasts and different bullshit. All right, perception. Fuck. Okay, there it is. 24.
Oh, nice.
Shit.
As you kind of lean closer to this girl, you notice that she has she's wearing a hood over her head, but you notice these two small little bumps under the hood.
I know
and
what
as
this
she
is.
shifts, you
God damn it,
catch sight of her hands, and you notice that her thumbs are fucking on backwards. They're on like the opposite part of her
my
hand.
God!
Is this a Rakshasa?
Is it?
It's not their hand isn't backwards. Hey, can I do Arcana? Can I roll
Are you
Arcana
with
for
him?
this?
Are
I just
you
assumed we
with?
were all together, honestly.
No, I went
No,
alone to the Coliseum.
I did not go with him on this one.
You know, I went alone. I didn't wait for any of you.
No, I'm just kind of been following along apparently because I feel like saying that I've been doing that.
Oh,
Beat
fuck you,
bopping
whatever.
around.
Alright, her thumbs are backwards?
But Sid, can I roll Arcana?
Hang on, I'm trying to. Okay, I can't fucking type apparently. I pulled up the wrong goddamn Wikipedia article. Her hands look very like she looks mostly normal, but catching sight of her hands, I'm waiting for this fucking image to load. Her hands are like they look backwards. Like instead of her thumbs being on the inside
They're on the outside.
of her hands as they're palm down, they're on the outside. And
I have a picture you can link, please, because I am lost.
this
backwards
isn't what she looks like, but I can send you a picture of a Rakshasa with their fucking backwards hand.
I know what
Okay.
a Rakshasa looks like with her backwards hands, but just her thumbs aren't... What is she?
She's a fucking... she's a Rakshasa. She's a very
She is a
humanoid...
Rakshasa.
Yeah. Fucking...
Alright,
Yeah. Spoiler
Hey,
alert.
Sid,
don't
I'm
want her.
trying-
Can I point out the fact to you that Rakshasas can actually shapeshift?
I'm sorry, one more time?
Rakshasas can shapeshift. If she's in a human form, she would just look like a human.
Okay, you know what? This is my campaign. She'll look like whoever the fuck I feel like.
I'm just saying.
No,
I'm just saying.
No, you're totally fine. I knew they could shapeshift. I wasn't sure what extent, so I'm bullshitting.
But no, like a Rakshasa can pretend to be a human. Anything that's humanoid, they can pretend to be. Very well, for that matter.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna make up some bullshit reason that you'll find out if you talk to her, but no one's talking to her. So, but yeah, Ketzer, you lean forward and you kind of study this peculiar girl, and she looks like she's maybe about she's in her like young teen. It's like she looks like she could be about 15 years old, and she looks mostly human, despite, excuse me, her very strange, sickly eyes. Her odd hands, and the fact that she has like these two little like bumps under her hood that you can't really tell what they are, but you swear you saw them twitch.
Alright, miss, look, I can bring you with me out of your captivity, but we're gonna have to do something about your hands, and by something I mean I'm gonna cut them off and sew them on the other way around so they're correct. She gives you like this very uncomfortable look and hugs her hands back in closer to her, like underneath this big cloak, and she says, "I'd rather stay here." Are you sure? Because I've got delicious cheese.
She gives you this leery look, and she's like, "Are you gonna still cut off my hands?"
I mean, if you want to come with us, because your hands are fucking incorrect.
I don't want to come with you if you're gonna hurt my hands.
I mean, look, it's just your hands. I'm not touching anything else, alright?
I promise.
Listen.
The big robo-skeleman won't cut off your hands.
Are you there?
You're not getting them. Hey, this is not your decision to make, sir. Go back outside and eat your fruit snacks.
No.
Hey, Grady, what's your alignment?
No, you.
What's my alignment? I'm like true neutral.
What?
Then
no, you're not.
That's not. Yeah,
it's because I was too lazy to look too more into it, how I was going to play this character, so it's more.
You're totally like true evil.
No, you're chaotic.
No.
Chaotic.
Yeah, I would go with chaotic neutral, Grady.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
That's not
I'll
something chaotic.
that on my character.
No,
I
that's.
was too lazy.
Hey, Spry. Chaotic neutral person can do whatever a chaotic neutral person feels like doing at that point in time.
Yes, but
It
it's
just
also
depends on
Have
what
you-
kind of chaotic neutral you are.
Have you
'Cause
ever
one of
read Wuthering Heights?
One of the definitions for
Have you-
chaotic neutral is straight up an insane person.
Have you ever read Wuthering Heights? Just general question for everyone.
No.
Wuthering Heights sounds.
I hate you all. Heathcliff from Wuthering Heights is a really good example of chaotic neutral.
You're not
Wuthering
one person in chat who may or may not have read this. That's a good example.
Good.
Nice.
I'm glad you agree, because I wrote that in a fucking paper and Starkey thought was hilarious. Because she played D&D when she was younger, and I was like, of fucking course you did, Starkey.
I love Starkey.
Anyway,
I do too. I'm
we
sad
need to
she's
continue.
retiring.
Okay, I guess we're leaving.
Look. Alright, what else is there here?
That's kind of like the most impressive thing is this weird girl. Everything else is very much standard. Again, the bull is the biggest thing.
Okay, shit stain. The DM is trying to give you a Rakshasa, which is fucking OP. You take the Rakshasa and hope she doesn't
You know
kill
what?
us.
You know
Don't
what?
tell him this.
Hang on. How paying attention is this angsty teen?
Huh?
How much is this angsty teen paying attention?
Probably not a lot.
He's not necessarily angsty, he's just like kind of like awkward.
Or how much is he paying attention?
He whenever he thinks you aren't looking at him, he's like looking at you and the girl. But every time he feels like you might look back at him or you like turn your head, he flinches and he quickly looks the other way and pretends he wasn't staring at you.
I want to see if I can like get her and the giant bull.
Are you serious?
Yes.
God. Okay.
I think my first choice is going to be the girl because he's looking at that.
All right. So are you trying to put her in your mirror? Or are you just gonna be
No,
like,
do
this
not.
is-
I'm putting her in the mirror.
Metagame, do not put the Rakshasa in the mirror. You can't put the. She will get angry. Do not do that.
Hey, can I just point out that she's a Rakshasa and probably has a really good charisma, so go ahead and try it.
No.
That's actually a very good point. Hang on, what's the hang on.
Rakshasas are like encounter level 10, so
I know
not
they've got a
gonna
high
fucking.
challenge.
They're also usually fucking sorcerers too.
Where?
So they have decent.
Oh yeah,
charisma.
they have a solid 20 in charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that.
It's a They would literally hang on. What's the? Hang on.
Maybe she's willing to come with you if you don't cut her fucking hands off.
Yes, she looks like she's bored, so take the social cues from the DM
She would have
and
to
just
roll a
ask her to
9.
come on an
She would have to
adventure.
roll
See,
a 9
this
to
is
fail
something.
this.
This is something Gravy is incapable of doing. It hurts him.
Yes,
The
because
existence of their hands hurts them.
It hurts you
Hurts
just
them.
as much as it hurts me, asshole.
I mean, it
Okay,
does.
so Gravy.
But I don't care. I
I will reveal unto you, this bit, but I'm making her age clear because I have this headcanon that because she's young, she doesn't have complete control over her power. So her shapeshifting is incomplete, and that's probably why her hands still look screwy.
Hey, hold on. Before you say the age, I have to help you out here. I believe they mature really quickly. Hold on.
I
She's
think,
adolescent.
yeah, I think
Born
Yeah.
into.
we know he. We
The
know
Colosseum?
he's a teenager, that's all we need to know, really. It's not important.
Get the
Like,
fuck
can we just move
off
on?
here.
Like, I mean,
Yeah, let's move on. All right.
speaking of which, Jason, it's like 11 where you are, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Let's finish up this Coliseum shit and we'll be on our way. Alright.
Yeah, they
my-
mature around 14 years. Like, at 14 years, they're actually an adult.
Alright, well, she's a young kid. Regardless of what her real age is, she appears to be human age.
I know what, I'm gonna go back to her. Alright. Listen. Do you pledge your absolute loyalty to me? I promise not to cop your hands, but can you at least make them look correct? In any way.
That's not the goal.
She gives you kind of this she gives you this curious look, and then she kind of like sits up and puts her arms out, like outstretched, and the like long baggy sleeves of her sort of cloak fall over her hands by like a solid 5 inches. She's just wearing like this really big.
So her solution is to hide her hands.
Yeah, I mean, you can't, like, there's a solid, like, 5 inches more of fabric. Like, her hands are completely concealed, and it's a little adorable. Like, it's a little cute.
Sid, you are writing a Neko in the best way that you can.
I'm
know.
aware. I knew that she was doing this whenever 2 lumps came up.
Alright.
She has a hood. And she's a cat girl. That's all we need to know. Like,
Cat girl fucking backwards.
She's not a Neko though, because she actually has a cat head in her true. Like, she
Is
has
her
a
class
tiger head.
Necromancer?
Oh,
Please tell me
God.
it's actually a class. I gotta search it up.
It's probably a homebrew class, and
I really want it to be.
I will
Yes!
type up a character sheet for her, but I will think about it. I will consider it deeply.
oh boy.
Oh shit, this is the
For the
prestige
sake
class
for the sake of the
3.5. Aw.
pun.
I am making one of these at some point. I am
A
making one of
necromancer?
these. A necromancer, yes.
I knew it was
am
a thing. I
making
made
one
this
of
joke
these.
with you before. How have you just now gone around?
I don't
to
think
look that
you've
up?
made this joke with me before
Yes.
because I honestly.
Whatever he did.
I already
I-
knew it was a thing. My friend plays that at the our public D&D sessions.
oh, I totally want to make a Neko.
This is the best thing.
You're all welcome.
This is my favorite one that I found so far. Look at that.
Oh,
That's,
oh my God.
That's amazing.
God.
I
damn
really
it.
like the second one. The second one's
The
really
second
cute.
one's the best, yeah. But like,
Anyway,
Yeah.
so Gravy, you what are you doing to smuggle this girl? Are you just like, all right, cool?
I mean, the only way I can smuggle her out is through the mirror.
Or via ticket.
Well, you don't have to smuggle her out. You have a coupon.
Well, that's
saying
true. All
free.
right. I'll put the bowl in the mirror and she comes with me.
I'm gonna.
But I need her absolutely loyal to me, so she doesn't fuck off somewhere.
That's
Um,
vanilla
She
spice, by the way.
she kind of like lifts. She pulls her hands back towards her, and like pulls back her sleeve just a little bit and holds out one pinky to you. It's on the wrong side, but she's holding out her pinky to you.
Gravy, don't stab it.
Anyway, Legion's going to go and groom Zhong for the rest of the session. Hold on, let me roll my groom check. Where does groom even go off?
I mean, I think both you and Gravy have to go, right?
I think that's an animal handling.
Yeah, I gotta get going. I'm just gonna finish this up and then I have to run.
Okay, I am going to focus on my beast discipline to or my bestial form discipline to give me advantage on all animal handling checks.
Animal handlings.
Animal handlings.
Okay. All right. Roll to groom Zhong.
Yes,
with your...
I will roll to do so. Wait, that's a profession, right?
Animal handling is a proficiency you can have.
No, I mean like my grooming. Is that like how do professions and craft work in this edition?
You just have the tools to do it, basically.
Okay.
And you like would have advantage on it, I guess, if you wanted it. But you'd be familiar with how to do it, and you'd have the tools to do it, and you'd probably be pretty good at it. Unless you explicitly stated that you were shitty at whatever profession you chose.
Okay, so do the tools give me advantage on it, or
yes, they give you advantage on it?
Okay, so
the fact you're married to your horse gives you advantage.
But the tools
okay,
also,
so
the tools.
I have advantage, and then I'm also getting advantage from bestial form. Does that stack?
Just roll twice and take your highest.
So I can.
Just roll twice and take your higher roll.
21.
All right, you expertly groom Zhong, and he's very happy. And go ahead and roll one more time.
Where the fuck did... There it is. $20. Not that.
You got what?
20.
Oh, and you finish the grooming session by braiding a lovely blue ribbon into Zhang's mane. It makes him look very regal, and it matches your
My scarf?
Yeah, it matches your fashionable scarf.
Yes, it's made of silk, just like my scarf. It's made from the same silk.
You and Zhang are twinsies, and it's fucking adorable. And like these two maids from the castle have been kind of watching you, and they're like, "Oh wow, he matches his horse," and they're both so fashionable. And they kind of like give you little waves, and they're like, "Wow, Mr. Water Guy, so fashionable, so nice."
I give them a friendly wave back. All the other horses and all the female horses in that barn or in that stable, they're like looking at Zhang like, "Yo, what's up?"
Yeah, Zhang is very popular among the mares.
Yeah, Zhang probably has like a 20 charisma now.
He's a horse.
That horse is more charismatic than like a majority of the party.
Like,
Not everyone.
Who has the highest charisma in the party? I'm actually curious.
I'm Meryl.
I think that's me.
I don't know. I have.
What's your charisma?
19.
Oh shit! How?
Jesus.
Yeah.
How does the road?
Again,
Yeah,
Gravy,
Muriel's
why
not
are you not a blackguard or a paladin or something
Because
like that?
fuck
He's an idiot.
you. Charismatic skeletons.
Anyway,
Yes.
I must be going.
So yeah.
Alright.
My horse is groomed, and therefore I
Okay.
have done my duty.
Gravy, were you done with your?
No, I'm fucking shit with the fucking Rakshasa bitch.
Let's assume.
Does
I'll
she
just-
pledge absolute loyalty, and do I know if she's bullshitting or not?
She's offering you her pinky and 2 children. The pinky swear is like the most severe of all swears.
Like, fine, I'd fucking
He's not gonna
mocking
take it.
her. I bend my finger backwards, my pinky finger, and do it.
Oh my god.
You're a terrible.
As
person.
you pinky swear with this strange
Yeah.
girl, she seems very happy and smiles up at you, and she says, "And you promise you won't cut off my hands and sew them back on?"
We'll see.
Wait, did we get Kegel voice?
If you ever betray me, I'll cut off your hands.
No.
She smiles and she's like, "Okay, that seems fair."
Oh my God.
And you bully the poor fucking stable
Bull.
hand. You bully him into laying out the girl, and then when he's while he's busy
Doing
finding
other
the keys
bullshit, I
for
grab the bowl.
while he's like scrambling to find the keys to
Unlock her cage.
her enclosure. While he's not looking, you capture the bull, and I'm not going to make you roll because we're running out of time. But you do it, and it's quick, and it's awesome.
Giant
And
bowl
now
in my inventory.
Now you have a bull. Now you have a bull in your mirror, and a Rakshasa girl who now looks up to you. And you're gonna have to be responsible. And I'm gonna have to roll a fucking character sheet.
Make her a necromancer.
Hold on a second. Seriously, make her a necromancer. That'd be awesome.
I don't think we have a sorcerer in our party.
I mean, I count.
Lu Jin?
Also, I'm
Well, 'cause
I'm
Lucian's
a
a-
druid. That's like a nature sorcerer.
You're a tree
Well, I
hugger, is
know.
what you are.
I
I count
I'll
as a
come up with
sorcerer.
something for her. But yay, you now have a ward at your command, and she's
Wait, what?
fucking, I don't know, she's cool.
Then say that name
ward?
again.
What?
Say the name again.
He has a ward. A ward is someone. Ward, W-A-R-D.
I know how to spell
It's
ward.
a term used to describe a young, person studying under someone who is more experienced.
So like a squire.
An apprentice?
Hang on.
So a squire,
An apprentice.
essentially.
Yeah,
Either or.
It's
It doesn't
Do I have this
matter.
fucking case on
It
backwards?
doesn't matter. Let's move.
Fuck semantics. We get it.
Me for semantics is my entire degree.
A person, usually a minor, under the care and control of a guardian appointed by their parents or a court. So yeah. It looks like we now have 2 dads in the party.
Oh.
Excuse me,
Congrats.
3.
Adopted cat girl.
I have children, and they are plants. I'm also a father.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, we have 3 fathers. We have Raptor Dad Balfar, Plant Dad Anilris, and now Cat Girl Dad or Skella Dad Ketzer. Do we need any more dads? I guess Lu Jin can be Horse Dad and
Give me 3
and
more
Rio.
raptors.
No, he's fucking the
Wait.
horse because there's no cock like horse cock.
You can't lock Rio down. Oh my god, Gravy.
Okay, Gravy, get the hell out.
But no, you can't lock
Yeah,
Rio
I
down.
gotta-
He ain't no
I
daddy.
gotta go.
You wish you
Okay,
could
so
be daddy.
Rio is the not dad.
I mean, you act like you can
People-
log off.
People want people want for him to be daddy, but he's not daddy.
I'm getting flashbacks to Shout.
Oh shit!
Jesus fucking Christ.
Big Daddy Dick, all that thing.
Oh.
Thing?
No, it's not.
Leo, does that actually make you like? Did they actually?
Just
make
the
you
wording
uncomfortable?
does not help.
Did they actually make you uncomfortable? Because
It did a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. But also,
I love Vanillus. He looks so good.
I am
Kaya,
the most hetero.
Kaya, I just saw your sketch. I love him.
I like his scars.
Yeah, he's kind of like covered in scars all over his body.
I also like how his hair
He
is
is-
like so. It looks like it's wet. I don't know. I like it though.
It's wet from all all the
pussy.
pussy he gets.
Yeah. That plant pussy.
He's a precious boy.
Well,
I
hold
love
on,
him.
Hold on. What's the term for plant pussy?
Stamen. Pistol.
Stamen.
Pistol.
Stamen.
No, Stamen is the dick, I think.
Is
Darling the Frank.
Pestle female?
Still have not caught up
Pistol.
on it, but I know that's what they call
Yeah,
it.
no. Pistol is the female part.
Told you.
I'll be right back. My parents are something.
Parents are what? I don't know.
Ugh.
Well, hello.
All right. So we end this journey with all of you fucking going back to the castle. Ketzer is, I don't know. Did he leave?
He's somewhere.
I'm gonna
He's out of the call.
stop.